For like as iron rusted, so is its wickedness.
Hey, just like iron rust, the wicked gonna remain wicked. The wicked always gonna do something to classify himself or herself the wicked. Okay? And the Edomites saw the wicked. Go ahead.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, starting at verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Yeah, that well-favored harlot is America. Because there was a time when the world, looked at America as the standard of how to be. Because America had industrial boom. America had all these different, because a lot of things came out of America, man. The car, the plane, certain engines, the telephone, the light, So America was the head of innovation in the world. And America, all right, what would they do? They would come to a nation and they would build infrastructure, okay? They will bring in, transportation systems, okay? And that's what Rome used to do. Rome used to conquer what they used to call barbarians. Well, they'll sell out the government, but they would come and build the Roman bathhouses, theaters, malls, okay? So they would begin to set up the image of Rome everywhere. And that's what America was able to do. Set up an image everywhere, man. That's why you can go to Japan and go to a city and it'd be like you in New York, because everyone favored the harlot, man. Everyone favored the image of America and what it represented. This new way. Go ahead.
I want to say that's why you have all across the world, second most learned language is English.
First.
Yeah, that's the first.
Besides their besides their
own thing.
Yeah, they secondary language.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because in order to fly a plane, you gotta know English.
You got no English.
Yeah, 2 billion people on Earth speak English. That's like 1/4. That's a quarter of the world. You got 192 countries, but a quarter of the world speak English.
That's how who's over the world. That's how you got the power. You gotta learn this language to move around.
Yeah.
The answer to that,
You gotta use my money with my face on it. So you move around.
The mistress of witchcraft.
The mystery. Hey, the mystery is a feminine way of saying master. Because America has mastered all the ancient witchcraft in Syrian Empire, ancient Babylonian Empire, the Neo-Babylonian Empire, Egyptian Empire, okay, the Medo-Persian Empire. They mastered all the witchcraft of the empire before.
That's why Eve, that selleth nations through her whoredom.
They sell nations through her whoredom because you have to take on the image to do business, okay, with America. Okay, in order for you to be allowed to be on the world market, in order for you to have access to the American market, because how did these nations become rich? Through consumerism of America. Because even with this whole dollar, like they talk about the trade deficit, well, America has to export. America has to import more than what it exports because these nations, all right, need their dollar, okay, for their purchasing power, man. So America, the only way this dollar system works is America's import country, man. Okay, and these nations, it says selling nations through a whoredom. So in order for you to do business with America, you gotta take on American philosophy. America has to have a say so in your politics, in your religion, in your social culture. But what they was like.
To back you up, bro, America also sell like Ecuador, and there's another country, so many millions of dollars to delve into the philosophy of transgender.
Yeah.
I think what's it called? Nepal.
Yeah.
They sent them at least $500,000 to $1 million to push 8 years. That's how they get down. Just to back your point, bro.
You know what, Ghana?
Was it? I may have been Ghana, bro.
I think it was Ghana. They did.
They said,
alphabet.
Yeah.
They say you will stop the AIDS.
That's right.
So, yeah, man. In order to partake in this global market, because you can have all the resources you want, who you gonna sell it to? You can be rich and gold. Who you gonna sell it to if you're not allowed on the world market? That's what the sanctions go into. When America puts sanctions on, they cut you out of the market to where you can be rich and tungsten and whatever. But if you can't sell it, then it don't matter. you know, you can't trade with it. So America is able to impoverish a nation, you know, off these sanctions. You know, this is what you see now. These nations got these workarounds, you know, to where America can't weaponize the dollar like they used to. Yeah, see, the BRICS ain't gonna replace the dollar. It's just these nations got their own trade to where they can work around the American sanctions. You know,
And the families of her witchcraft, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face.
yeah, this is what we see. This whole system is being put on front. How the earth really runs. Okay, how everything really operates. Everyone is a slave to the corporation. And these governments are nothing but puppets and front men, man. The biggest lie that they told us is what? The economy is based on what? People spending money. People spending money with who? The corporation. That's how they say the economy. But you gotta think about it. If we had if we was all on 50 acres, okay, and we had what you call an agrarian society where most of our economy was agriculture, then that doesn't register on the stock market. You see, that doesn't pick up on the stock market. But how good Nike doing, Adidas doing, Gucci, Samsung, that's the shit that pick up on the stock market. So when they say the stock market is based off you spending, the economy is based off you spending money, I'm talking about you giving that money to the corporation. Yeah, because even the movie industry, like they got Shaheed Bosman went into how this shit works. So this is how the movie industry works. You want to shoot a movie, right? You go get a loan for $200 million. So that $200 million, that pays your marketing, your actors, your production time. Okay, so that covers the whole movie. So you took a loan out to do the movie. So what you do is when you put that motherfucker in the theater, you banking on people to get you out of debt. See, that's why when they say the movie did 150 million this weekend, that means that they done already covered 150 of their money. So now they leaving in a few weeks to get the rest of their money plus profit. So they rich off consumerism. You know, that's how the corporation work. So that's how they do. That's why you see that's why you see movies. What do? They have the same actors and shit. They get a deal on the act, you know, or they say they paid, you know, what Angela Bassett made on what's that, Black Panther?
She didn't make shit.
You know what I'm saying? So they be lowballing the actors.
Jay,
They lowball the actors.
yeah.
And then they bank on the people that come pay. When you go to the movie, you're paying the debts of super rich movie producers. You paying their debt off. You know what I'm saying? That's why when movies don't do good, they gotta take it out because it costs money to keep it in the movie theater. So if that motherfucker don't do good, they gotta take it out. They just gotta count their loss. And they'll come back and try our ass again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that shit works.
Makes sense.
Everything is based on consumerism. Like they can bank on like the NFL and NBA. The whole thing that this shit is based on is what? That's why they'll pick players just to do it. You know? Yeah. You pay LeBron contract. The people pay LeBron contract. The owner's not paying, you pay his contract.
And that's what we were saying, bro. Hey, this hit by the federal government, that's gonna hurt these NBA players and this NFL. The reason why Brad Circus is not so entertaining no more, people can't afford it. You got the upper middle class losing their jobs. That's who put the money in their pockets. I'm like my boy Tyler, I'm loving this shit.
Hey, bro, you know, in the movie, you know, the movies, they say the Pentagon, whole part of the movie sheet, they control that shit.
Well, they got a
Budget,
you know, with certain movies that Pentagon to put out. Because they want you to see certain shit.
Yeah.
For propaganda.
Yeah.
So let's say the Pentagon say, let's put But they're $500 million this year.
And they are in it.
They will put yeah. So you'll see certain movies come out,
You know,
and
years
it's
ago,
covered by the Pentagon budget.
you got the sports,
You know, so you see like Olympics is falling.
Yeah.
You know, because why? They pushing
so-called black Latinos expand.
North Korea. That's the propaganda. So they'll pay $2 million, push $200 million to push that propaganda. You know, so we be moving about certain terrorists, and you know, so it's a demon by certain terrorists. Pentagon, yeah.
Especially movies.
They'll just
He's like an
inside.
executive producer.
Yeah, that's the inside because they talk to each other through the movies.
That's it.
Because even like going back to the shit, you remember when they was at the beginning of the year when they had the thing in New Orleans, the car, but the same night they had the Tesla car in front of the Trump Tower. You know,
The same truck.
yeah, the same truck. And remember, Donald Trump, uncle, he's the one that took Nikola Tesla research to the government. So now you got us. Your grandfather was a leading technocrat leader, and it's his like the company named Tesla. Like all that shit, they sending messages to each other. You know, so that shit ain't no coincidence. That's why you see things been moving because ever since then, it's like they've been green light. You know, like going with their play. You know,
They started branding the Tesla truck. If you put a trunk full of fireworks and somebody, oh, ain't no glass, glass money to crack. It's all these tellers all the time.
Yeah.
And somebody won't blow that motherfucker up, they won't blow it up. Like, you can see real, like, you know, them said IEDs with the explosive devices that they've been sent. You didn't see how much damage those really do. They put, man, what was in that trunk, man? That man probably had a couple mad dogs, you know, the fireworks light, second whole truck on fire. They probably all the book and the real explosion will do that whole damn glass on you. And that's the glass of it.
Makes sense, bro.
They got the glass and gold plate and metal. They would have blew all that shit up.
It makes sense.
Joe 5.
So no, basically like going to it, shit, how they cutting all these jobs and all that, like the runs and all these people they putting up in front of everybody. See, even them, they finna be out of work.
That's right.
This Isaiah 9 and 19 and 14. 15 it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail renter the rest may do.
This is what we're coming into, man. The federal government, that's a big hit. And that's gonna really deflate the economy, man. Right? And what's gonna happen? So once you got the upper middle class being dragged down, the middle class is gonna be dragged down.
That's what that's what's paying for everything.
That's it, bro.
The reason why these celebrities are rich is because of upper middle class. Who paying $300 to go see his
That's right.
NBA?
You don't see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, well, who's traveling like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then think about this too. Now you got all these people that have lost their jobs. So now the competitive, the state sector is going to be competitive. The private sector is going to be competitive. Your unemployment lines is going to be overwhelmed. Like this shit is fucked.
Yeah,
You know?
verse 16 it says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women.
Right. And what does a woman do? You know, she's panicked. She's fragile. She's very feminine because at the end of the day, a woman is easily to get scared. Okay? You know, she has no faith. Go ahead.
It says, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts.
And that shaking of the Most High's hand is going to this judgment that we're seeing, man. We're actually in Jacob's trouble, y'all, if you didn't know already. And it's only going to intensify. Go ahead.
Yeah, which he shall shake over. No, and I'm going to say, hey, and me personally, Donald Trump started going after the Northern Kingdom. You know, I feel like of course it was in Jacob's trouble, you know, because they putting the Northern Kingdom in camps out. You know, and they trained them illegally, and I read somewhere they was giving them secretly up to 50 years and shit like that. You know, think I see this in the TikTok how they just if you ain't got your documents that you're an American citizen, they just right off the bat just slam you with time.
Well, thank you to work. What's up, more baby?
They'll send you off. There's different prisons in other countries and shit. You know.
And look, and then remember during the reign of Israel, who fell first? The northern kingdom. And then the pressure started coming on the southern kingdom. So nothing is new under the sun. We're next. And then even through that process, you had southern kingdom being played with, man. You know, a lot of so-called Haitians was had to be deported. Okay? Yes, don't piss up that 19. I'm pass it on.
In Job chapter 5, verse 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
I see Esau trying to do this shit up. Esau was full force mode, like he was too many truth. No? You know, so they got that ego trumpet beating on, they're pushing everything through. You know, because they set it up, you know, through the Biden administration for him to just be trash. For people to be desperate for any type of change. Yeah, so you people you gained your goal, all right, and they gave you this duo of Trump and ego. Now you see the true agenda, the true intent. They trying to crown this enterprise, man. Okay, you got it, folks. Yeah.
Verse 13, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
Yeah, so Esau, he's gonna be taking his own craftiness, because everything that he's doing to try to keep himself in power, okay, is removing him from power.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So now what we're gonna see this devil try to do, this devil is going against the odds. This is why I say he's gonna be like a madman staring down. You know, because when you're frustrated and you're losing, hey, you get flavor. Yeah, you get flavor. You can see some flavor files out here.
Yeah. Hey, what did that guy say back in the day? I'll break my leg. It's to break yours.
Yeah.
You know?
This is Job chapter 21. No, 22. This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Yeah, so this devil, see, well, he's having a difficult time because as he's pulling these things off, he still got to deal with the concept of chariots. You know, the devil seeing all these chariots. Okay, there's certain things that's not going his way. You know, certain wars, you know, that he laid, that things are not going his way. In-house fight, you know, because even the folks, you know, those are they got different doctrines. You got some of them Satanists, okay? We got Satan, chicks and shit. You know? So even amongst them, you know, they're fighting the doctrine, they're excusing, okay? So as they get closer and closer, what's happening is their enchantments is not screaming before, okay? And when you begin to wear off, that's why this man when you get real corner, you know, at the hands of the wicked, you know, or a mob, you know, which goes into the workmen, the labor, okay? So you're seeing, you know, the working class, you know, you're seeing first the prophets, you know, because all the prophets are working class men, you know, and then the spirit, the prophets raising up against it, but on the corner, his working class is raising up against him. Right?
These other nations.
These other nations, yep.
Verse 23. When he's about to free his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Yeah, so it's real that the devil is running to the end. You know, the devil is running to his own end. See? So the closer he gets to his end of yoga, the closer he gets to the wrath of the house by Shemal Shah. He's gonna be met. You know, he's like a receiver, you know, and the ball touches his fingertips, and then he gets that blue up. You know, he gets that running like, come ahead.
Right. Once again,
see? That's how it's gonna be. When it touches fingertips, you know, you're gonna get depleted.
You had mentioned how, you know, nothing is really going right for this devil, how the wars ain't turning out right. things where he wanted to do, which goes into video that Eliyahu Walker did, man. In the scriptures of Revelation 12 and 12, when the guy was in the interview talking about what was it, Operation Looking Glass? Yeah, where they brought this one Edomite in, which was the whistleblower, to do whatever he was trying to do to offset whatever this devil, the Lord had revealed to this devil. And like the preacher saying, nothing was going right. Just like when he was trying to change or fix whatever they could, the outcome continued to be the same. They could never change, you know. So that's why the devil's gonna lose it, man, because he knows that the outcome is gonna be the way the Lord wanted. But as the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, that he's damn, I lost the train of thought that, you know, but basically he's been deceived, man. The spirit of deceit is so heavy on him that he still, even though the Lord, you know, gave this revelation to him to show what this prophecy that's gonna come to pass, he's still in his delusional mind thinks he can offset prophecy and change it up, man. And when he start realizing that it's not working, he's gonna go straight ape shit, man.
You know, man, they just say that the king's heart's in the hands of the Lord. You know, so hey, the Lord's putting in his mind, and he trying to say prophecy. Just so he can meet them. You know what I'm saying? See, because the devil, time's not on the devil's side. You know, shit, he ain't got all the time that he think he got. You know, everything he doing is to ultimately do what the scriptures say. Right. That he's gonna do anyway. That's right. You know, because he can't control prophecy, man. Yeah, because he can't control himself. That's right. You know. Yeah. And then on the carnal side, they're getting old. Yeah. And then their warlocks and witches is telling them bad omens and things of that nature. I got this. They're getting nervous. Like he said, it's they straddling the fence. So it's basically it's becoming painful to make certain decisions. You know what I'm saying? So it says to straddle the fence, to be indecisive, to be indecisive. You know, basically not knowing they really want to go ahead and push this, or you know, putting certain shit off. You know how they be. It sometimes intensified, you know, and then it'll back off. You know, all that shit. It because the prophet saying certain things, you know, and shit. They mental torment. Yeah. Hey, and that's the Lord torment these damn devils, man. Hey, because you gotta think about it. You can be worse than like if you would tell me, you know, when we thought that would be come for the prophet, and they'll bag up. But guess what? Soon brothers see it, and like here they come, you know. So yeah, they break your spirit. You know, you line up there to see that, don't make cornerback. You know, every time you come out the morning, I tell you you're a rap. Like, goddamn, we gotta go back. Yeah. So now it's the devil being called out, and then he trying not to listen to the prophet, not to do it the way that the Lord got us saying. You know, it's just like the spirit of Eve. You know, she'll try to do everything but what you say. She'll go to pure hell. Contrary. Yeah. She'll just go to pure hell. She'll catch all types of hell just not to do what you say. She'll get an evil. Yeah. So Esau in that same time, like he trying to do everything what the prophet saying, but he got to do it. You want me to slow down? I'm gonna speed up. Hey, you want me to speed up? I'm gonna slow down. We can't be on the same page. You know, that's how the devil's like y'all seen Avengers? Y'all seen Avengers? Infinity War. And Doctor Strange. He like Kevin Lord. See that the outcome will change. It will change. He gonna be dead. I'm looking like. There is more things now than saying AI. It was like that. Every time you look at these different things, every outcome that Esau trying to lay out, it all goes back to prophecy. No matter if you turn right and go this way, it still leads back around to prophecy. Like, no, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna do it this way. It still leads back around to the prophecy. That's the bro, like you said, bro. He trying to, he doing like you said, he doing no huddles and shit, time out. He getting real sloppy. If I can get that real quick, it says to straddle the fence. It says to be indecisive, often to the point where it becomes painful not to make a decision. Woo! Being forced. Hey, because you gotta think, even with Russia, like everything that they try to do to weaken Russia and only strengthen Russia.
Man, these motherfuckers got 24,000 sanctions on Russia.
You know,
24,000 for real.
24,000. What the fuck did you say?
That's the reality, no.
Yeah, so like Russia numb to that shit. They're like, man, shit, struggling that shit out. So this lets you know that these devils ain't got control. Like, if you gotta do anything 24,000 times, through, you desperately.
It's like,
And Sean Raymond upon him while he's easy.
Yep, why he eat, you know. So when he's got things set up and he wants to try out this smart city, he might get a smart city in 2 months. He might do some things with emotion to where he might take that grip. You know? Yeah, the Lord will come to intervene.
Because that system is actually, it's going to be digital. Because how do you know? Because Revelation 14:11, 13-17 says that basically a small or great rich or poor. So he's going to convert the system, but he's going to get so goddamn close. The Most High is going to send Yahweh Shah, and missiles is going to rain upon him. That's crazy. You know, so he's going to get extremely close. And Revelation 3:10 tells you in the hour of temptation. So this system will go digital, but at the same time, like the priest is saying, he ain't going to get to enjoy it. He ain't even gonna get, you know, you taste something, you chew it a couple times, but you're not gonna be able to swallow it down. That's how close he's gonna get.
Like that Kirk thing, take a bite,
Man,
drop it, hey, you know what I hear that.
that's right. That's how close.
It's a bad thing what's going on. It sound like the U.S. got 25,000 sanctions. It's like it has no effect on the
Because the people are with us. Sanctions is for what? To oppress the people, to make the people turn on the government. But the people believe in you. And not to mention, Russia has a self-sufficient government and an economy, man. See, Russia ain't like these other countries that you can oppress and then give up. They're different. They build different. Yeah, and Iran like that, man. My bad, bro.
Oh no, you could back that up. This is Psalms 33, verses 10 and 11. It said that how will bring the counsel of the heathen to naught.
But what's the counsel? The agenda of the New World Order. What does naught means nothing. Vanity. You gonna get so goddamn close, but you ain't gonna get close enough. Go ahead.
He making the devices of the people of no effect.
All these objectives within the New World Order, these smart cities, the microchip, and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it's gonna do what?
The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations.
And that counsel of the Most High that stands forever, that's gonna be the New World Order, where the law, statutes, and the commandments are fully exercised on earth by Yahweh Shai, trickling down to the 144,000.
you know, when the king conquered or take over, they have a ceremony where he'll go within the palace or whatever. He'll finally sit down on his throne, man. You know, just look at the people. But as this devil getting ready to sit down on his throne, the Lord is gonna snatch it out from under him, and he's gonna hit the ground, man. He's going down. He's gonna be so close, like the elders and the brothers and priests are saying, but he's not gonna get that taste. He's not gonna feel his bottom touch that throne, man, where he can sit back and be like, I've done it. You know, he gonna only be able to say, I was so close.
Hey, think about when you lay down, you super tired. I'm talking about you, I mean, you straight in the bed, you got the lights off and shit. When you're in a good position, all of a sudden the phone's are ringing. Or somebody knock on the door, you gotta get up. That's not slow, you know.
Conversation I had the other day.
Which one? What about?
My first night at basic, when you said there, bro, we was up all night.
Yeah.
Look, laid down at like 4:45, 4:50. Soon as I got, you know how you put your feet in the cold down there. Soon you start getting warmed up, find that spot, in here shit. We had to get right back up. And
Sure, man.
it's funny you said that.
Yeah.
I got a book real quick since you said that. Go the analogy. This
Oh,
Job
Got
18
the shooters on the roof.
and 11.
Dang.
It said, terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet.
Go ahead, bring
So just like you were saying, the terror is gonna drive him to his feet. So when he get comfortable of things going well in his new world order, then the Lord gonna start intervening. He gonna be driven to his feet. He got to get his ass up.
Oh shit.
You know, they gonna have to run to the bunker. They gonna have to go out. Yeah.
Down so much.
Yeah. Because this is a terrifying sight. Like you made a good point too. When you got the prophets telling you your every move, or things of that nature. Because a lot of things Esau does, okay, it's not easy. It's easy to prophesy about something that you got your hand in. But we don't have the hand in prophecy. We just go by the spirit. But this man can tell me that a cone or the birth of me was going to wipe out masses of people. But you created. But we're telling you that your house shall's coming back. We don't got no hand in it. We don't got no control. At least y'all got y'all might in it. Y'all got y'all control in it. And you exercise it on earth.
So you got a pocket full of money. Talking about you got $1 billion, $1 trillion, whatever this guy's issue. Ain't nothing to pray about.
Yeah.
You know, like and that's why our brothers are really grateful for this situation. We're giving our portion. You know, some brothers have other bigger loaves of bread and others, but it all goes to the body. But overall, we have that portion that allows us to continue to increase our faith.
And we got the we got this. So we richer than them niggas though. We got the truth.
Revelation 2:9. They all rich.
Hey, cuz everything that them niggas want, we gonna get them tweeting them. They want to be important. We already got that. Yeah, like I always say, Tyler, you been had that. I been had that.
Hey, y'all said, hey, what's our favorite lyric from Young Bull?
Oh,
Hey, Buck said, I'm already dead. You can't kill me. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his
Look at the
heart.
skyscrapers, man. That's part of Esau's nature. Okay, these tall ass buildings. He get a fucking truck and he put extensions on it so it can sit up high. But guess what? The pride of your heart has deceived you. All these councils and councils delving on the left-hand side, trying to take down the nation of Israel. Look, these left-handed angels, they're lying to you. And it's going to come to a time, it states in Isaiah, I want to say it's the 45th chapter, maybe 47th chapter, it tells you that they're going to stop assaulting with you, man. So they can, my bad.
They just building this damn look. They doing the beating you. How about small shit?
That's it. That's it. Go ahead, bro.
Like Jake Piper whoop all day in school. Fight this certain nigga. You know he gonna beat the person out the dog.
And check I'm with you.
Yeah.
What you doing? No, man.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom.
Right.
What you say you gonna do when you feed the rock? Put you on the spot.
I had a homeboy, man.
Instigating.
He was in the same situation, bro. Hey, for Trey. Well, Trey was like, I said, well, why you jumping on somebody? Because he ain't him. I'm getting him too.
Yeah, so you can your head with the whole time. I can. He spoke it off.
Jacob, who shall bring, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground.
Because this man has a so-called God complex, man. He's been on top for so long, he can't see the bottom. He really thinks that he's going to stay on top. Okay, go ahead.
They ain't gonna say, and I'm still with you.
Hey, did you know he ad-libbed that shit? That was a goddamn demon came with that. That was a king. Then he walked to the producer, he said, I hope you got it. I don't think I can do that no more. That demon had left there. Go ahead, bro.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set.
One thing about the eagle is that it flies higher than any bird. And that's what Esau believes himself in regards to these other nations. Now he thinks he's superior, but he's a base man. You're not superior when it comes to the nation of Israel. And the Most High have gave you so many chances to rule, just like the so-called black woman. You ruled as the Greeks, the pagan Roman Empire, and then you came back as Rome reloaded. That's 3 times. 3 strikes, you're gone.
Eagle risky.
Very risky.
I seen the eagle grab a goat outside.
Yes, sir.
Tumble always
Yes,
down.
sir. Yes, sir.
That motherfucker, they're risky.
Yes, sir.
If that motherfucker if he have an inkling, he can fit your ass up. He gonna try it.
And then sometimes he'll take no so high, you drop it over.
And that's like their cruel lord, man. That's cruel as fuck, man.
It's so nice, like them little chihuahuas and shit.
Yeah.
They don't even make them go outside. I'm little chihuahuas, little Yorkies and shit.
Hell, you picking up goddamn ghosts and rams and shit.
But you gotta watch your children, man. It's a video where one actually grabbed the child. You know what I'm saying? But it was they had like it was like a little festive thing they had going on, like a family shit, but it had grabbed the fucking child. The dude had to go grab the child and it yeah, so you gotta watch everything, man. If anything is under goddamn 80 pounds, I mean shit, it might be bound to be gone, man.
No, I gave about 120.
Back in Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thyself among the stars,
This is what you do to your space stations, your satellite systems.
this will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
But the Most High is gonna take you down, man. And you're going down now. Your kingdom is like literally circling around drain. CTV. It's over. Go ahead. That's it. All right, now go back to the room. I see them. Just a minute.
I got something bad with this. What you made? I used to say, you know, they
Oh, my bad. My bad. Go ahead. Come on. No, bring it on. Bring it on.
Go ahead.
No, bring it on.
Bring it back.
Don't get your mix bag.
No, I ain't gonna it works. And it's back like how everybody think they got chain. I did Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine if I ain't things?
Right, because everybody thinks they're gonna be part of this new world order. You know, go ahead.
Verse 2. The kings of the earth shake themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh Bashai.
These United Nations councils and things of that nature. Davos. Go ahead, bro.
Against his anointed
Right, the
faith.
nation of Israel. We're the anointed. But at this time frame, according to Galatians 6:16, there's only what the power of Israel is only dealing with a sector of Israel, not the elect, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. Let us break the band asunder and cast away their cords from us. Verse 4.
Wow, they try to disconnect us from the truth. Go ahead.
Verse 4. He that sit in the heavens shall laugh, and the Most High shall have them in rich.
Why? Because the Most High controls the minds of kings. So your plans are coming into division. That's confusion. The brother just brought out that definition, straddling the fence. So really, y'all scared. Y'all pump faking that. You know?
It's a vain thing to think that you can offset prophecy or change it, man. That's why the scripture says goes into it. I mean, roughly paraphrasing, how can the pot tell the potter, why have you made this? You know, how you gonna sit up and try to change things that the Lord has created? How you gonna tell the creator that, you know, you ain't doing the right job? I want to take over. I want to do this. I think my way of the world would be better. You know, you got it, bro.
Hey, Jason, going back to you, man, I say these events ain't going like he thought. You had that time when the small ain't trying to go directly out red. Shit, they seen our red punch back. They're like, shit.
No.
Set their ass down. And then they sunk Ukraine and Russia. That shit went terrible. You know, to the point to Trump tells Zelensky, man, why you over there fucking with the
Right.
He told him this shit your fault.
I'm a dictator, man.
Yeah.
I'm a dictator.
So now you got talks that Putin and Russia, Putin and Trump can have peace talks, and Zelensky ain't even invited. How the fuck do you have peace talks about my country? I ain't invited.
Right.
But y'all got me in this shit.
Right.
You know, but this shows you that, like you say, they pump fake. You know, this shit, that playbook getting exposed.
Revelation 17 to
The elder talks one when they're speaking on it, pretty much like that you said, but what this gonna do is make what's the Ukraine president name? You know, this nigga gonna be offended, man. He might just holler at Putin, like, look, man, whatever you want to do, man. Just adopt me, take me on in. You know?
Because most of the people in Ukraine and Russia,
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so and like I see a video. I don't know what your video. They just said that they want America want their resources. That's all it is.
That's what
They
it's
say
about.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that though. They say they want the resources.
Oh, that's it, bro. Hey, bring that back out. I broke that down.
All right, bro. It's Psalms 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Let us break their bands asunder
This is what the kings in these other nations are saying. Go ahead.
and cast away their cords from us.
Mm-hmm. Now read that in the NLT. This
All right.
myself.
This is Psalms 2 and 3. Let's break the chains. They cry and free ourselves from the slavery of the Most High.
Right, right. So again, this is what they're thinking. Because at the end of the day, they have no connection with the Most High, man. So basically, they want to create this new world order. They want to be on top. They really want that synthetic blessing to be an everlasting blessing. Right? And that's what it's all about. Okay.
So these, when you go into that, when you think about what's one of their another one of their major doctrines is transhumanism, because they know that they're gonna die in these bodies. So you watch the movies, what they be trying to do? They put their conscience in the machine.
Off the carpet. That's
Yeah. So they really want to be liberated from these bodies. You know, going back to what you always go into.
Gotta get that 49.
So that's another place. See, sin is death. So Esau want to keep committing sin, but he want to live. So he like, well, shit. If I just get rid of this body,
What?
yeah.
Restart it, dude.
Can I bring out the front paper? So do you remember how you said the U.S. wants Ukraine resources? And it's no coincidence that the resources over and goes to it. It says war-torn Ukraine sits on significant reserves of raw earth minerals critical to the world's most cutting-edge technology.
So to say this, whenever you have the United States going to a country, just Google the resources. You know, what does it, the resources of that country. And then what is it rich in? And then you'll find the most.
Trump said it like they didn't pay. Told them Ukraine they didn't pay everything.
They say he said America be consumed.
Taking this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
Yeah, see, you got, it's twofold, because, they think, that these certain bloodlines going to last forever. Then they got the lands named after them, but their dwelling, their main dwelling is these houses. So, in order to try to make their houses continue forever, they got to get into the transhumanism shit. Yeah, and see, the earth going to be a big test lab. You niggas think that here it is, all right? Here it is. This nigga barely give you a day off work, but you think he just gonna hand you over immortality? Right. You think it's just gonna be an experiment for what he trying to do? If he merge you, because even Revelation 13 and 16, that's transhumanism. But what is the definition of transhumanism? Look that up.
Transhumanism.
That's the merging with the machine. So he put the sea here for you. He merged his tail with the human. That's transhumanism.
That's it. And then even when you go to that term of houses, by y'all in the Hebrew, and it literally has a definition: human bodies. That's transhumanism. Trans means change. Human. How do you change a human? By merging him with the technology.
Bro, guess what? You know what we seen back in the day?
Yeah. That's the alarm.
RoboCop.
Somebody said it's true.
RoboCop.
That was like in the first fucking movie.
Like,
So,
That's a
I never.
The second season was the last season where they developed this technology where they could download their consciousness to like a chip or something. So they would always find you had to be able to serve a bloodline where they were like, say for instance, if you had a kid, right? You would think that your kid has been chosen to be amongst the meanwhile, they really wanted to look up people this unknown confidence that one dead they listen to it. But they basically taking the body though. They're trying to be able to live forever.
That's off the carpet.
Yeah. Again, didn't your boy have a movie like that? Keanu Reeves, his family died.
Yeah.
And, he had grew up in them pies and shit. But I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to the consciousness, Esau can't do that. You cannot, because once your conscience leave, the conscience is spirit. So once your spirit departs from the body, it goes to the spiritual realm, man. Yeah.
They're saying on the 100, like, it's AI, one. Yep. It's AI too on the 100.
Yeah, her name was Alex. She actually
Yep.
she,
AI, yeah.
they were trying to kick out. They were trying to get crazy because the same way, the same spirit that technology woman had, like the same spirit he was my bus guy. Because I said she the one stop on the military destroying all of the bandits. She's like, well, the second version ain't gonna do that. The second version will make all of the single look at all our children. I don't even gotta worry about them over. So it was the character was like, you really found the technology and destroy all you got your team, including my family. If you want us to do it again? So they didn't do it. This is the definition. This is the trans. Transhumanism is a philosophical or a scientific movement that seeks to improve human capabilities through technology.
Yeah, to improve human capabilities through technology. So in order to be improved, what are they saying about the CEO? It can heal the neural, it can heal blindness, it can heal, paralysis, make the deaf to hear. Imitate the Howard shot. What he was doing. Because, so what you see with you devil, because go back to it, what did the serpent tell Eve? You should not shoot this guy. Hey, he probably was bringing this shit. Like, look, because in this body, when you see it, this is why this is why we live a shorter time. But even matter of fact, what's that? Genesis 6, when he knocked the years down, I think 6, first chapter, verse 1. Because you had before the flood, you had the Methuselah living 900 years. Noah living 500, 600 years. All right, but as sin, came and culture in the earth, these bodies became weak.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 6, starting verse 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and the daughters were born unto them, the Son of the Most High.
Yep, the Son of God. All right, which is Israelites. All right, loosely saying, Yasha means what? Prince of the power. All right, so if you're a prince, that means what? You're a son of a king.
That's it.
Because
we had 3 different, we had 2 other name changes during all the time. Adam did what? Adamites. And then we became what? The sons of the Most High. And like 3 saying now, we're Israelites. Same thing.
Why you can trace your house out back to Adam. Go ahead.
Verse 2. That the Son of the Most High saw the daughters of the men that were fair, and they took them wives.
Yeah, so it's the heathen women. All right, the women that was outside of being women to the kingdom of God.
And took them wives of all which they chose.
Yeah.
And the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years.
Yeah, so the Lord looked like these niggas so wicked, I gotta cut these niggas off. Yeah, like imagine if Kodak Black lived 500.
God.
Hey.
Fulio, this nigga lived 800 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would this nigga be doing for 800 years?
Right.
Yeah. So the Lord was like, nah, I gotta cut this shit down.
I got what you, bro. Hey, this is Psalm 90 in verse 10. In the NLT, 70 years are given to them. Some even live to 80. But even the best years are filled with pain and trouble. Soon they disappear and weep like
Look at the average age. The life expectancy now when he's 71, 72.
Maybe.
Why? Because of sin. You see, because this is the culture of sin, but sin brought death into the world. Because the scriptures say that the Most High made man to be immortal, but through him being the devil, death came into the world. Let's go back to the serpent. He put death in the game. All right, Eve, her simple ass. All right, you can see the simplicity. All right, through her descendants, dumb as hell. Okay, their decision making is terrible.
He was
You
in
know,
a drunk spirit. He was that shit forever.
Man, yeah. What Drake said? I'm just saying, you can, yeah. The serpent came on Eve. No, simple as.
Eve is one of the reasons why the lifespan have shortened, man. Raising these little wicked 2, 3 niggas, you know what I'm saying? They not dying even really from health problems. They dying from plagues of weaponry, drugs. You know what I'm saying? Driving stupid.
If you look at you can figure out the stat to look at the life expectancy of the matriarch baby. You know, this is low. You know, because even if you get a life sentence, it's death.
That's it.
You get a life sentence, that's death
That's
too.
dead, bro.
You know?
Don't they call prison with the tongue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to keep going. This rest of that definition of transhumanism, and I got two of the key points to it. It says transhumanists believe that humans can eventually transcend their biological limitations to become a post-human species.
What does metal mean?
Because you don't same the Lord
They transcend. I
So
think metal. You know, goes to transcend. So Esau thinks that he can go beyond the limitation that's set by the Most High.
right.
No, you can't transcend it. The only people that's really to transcend, all right, like you said earlier, to be the Israelites. That's our blessing. This is Esau trying to fabricate his birthright, man. He's trying to strong on that birthright. This is technology. You can't, because that's part of the birthright that was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Like all of that was in the birthright. You know?
It said two of the key ideas are this is the first one, transhumanists believe that technology can enhance human cognitive longevity and well-being. The second one says
Cognitive goes in your thoughts, your thinking, meaning your conscious. That's what this shit goes back to.
it says they envision a future where humans can slowly reverse or eliminate aging.
Yeah, so he think that he's going to tap into immortality and being technology, through mysticism, through technology. That's why you see the technocrats coming to the stage, because Esau tired of playing this democratic public game with you niggas, man.
Right.
And we trying to live forever, man.
Yeah.
All right? We finna kill a lot of you niggas, okay? You finna take this device, or you gonna get the fuck on. You see? Now we finna see a dragon come out. You see? We're seeing a little piece of that dragon just come through cut shit. So now it's to the point now where Esau like, look, man, we gotta be direct. We don't have time to keep playing with these people, man.
Kingdom of heaven
No?
is the kingdom that heaven side gives to the
What had the definition of metal?
Okay.
This is metal in the etymology. After, behind, among, between, change, alter, higher, beyond.
Iron beyond. This man knows that he can ascend to God. You think he's gonna manage and make himself the most? Yeah. Physics because even I don't know how true it is, but in 42, some chairs fly over the White House and shit. And, the president was Eisenhower.
Bro, I heard you.
They would make sure like about the silo.
I remember, basically how the chairs would fly over the head. I can't remember the president.
Yeah, so
I heard that.
So during that time, the president sent the Air Force up there to shoot down, those objects. But they say the jets couldn't catch them. So they say it happened again the second decade. And they said that Einstein called the president. You got to see what they said. Franklin D. Roosevelt. So he called Roosevelt and he told him, he said, look,
My bad. 1946 or 42.
42. Franklin D. Roosevelt. So they say Einstein told Franklin D. Roosevelt, like, look, if them people can travel million years to somewhere, let's believe they can take care of themselves. He said, look, don't start no shit you can't finish.
Wise words.
They came from millions of miles, goddammit. They can take care of themselves when they get there. So don't start no shit you can't finish. He was in the airports up there. You know, so that was some shit I was looking at that. I don't know how true it is, but hey, but them physics and shit, because you got different sectors. Like you got teaming, and then you got the elites. Like they mad me, like Emily, they like mad me. And sometimes even the bigs be like, look, we can't fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the least be like, shit, we got have something. Yeah. But like I said, how we told them, man, like, look, bro, if them folks came from millions of miles away, just believe they're equipped to take care of themselves when they get here.
That priest will prove about that. Proves the point, though, priest. You know, Balaam and Balak. You know, Balaam was the soothsayer, and then Balak like, no, fuck with him. Be like, you can't fuck with these people.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you think about it because he's delving into it. He see it, but he got the money. No, I don't give a fuck. Just make it happen. You don't work like that.
Oh, that nigga, you remember Bad Boy? They trying to get John Scott to crack their code. That nigga stood up on bars.
What are you talking
He said,
about?
it's not as easy as it looks.
Boy, if you don't how can the fuck out?
We started really going into the chariot side going time. They was down on like a lot of nuclear silo. They like they said it was contact with them. They was like you build it up like malfunction and like different things would happen. They would never fuck with them.
Really?
Like they were visual sightings of like when chairs would be right above like the nuclear facility.
Making that bitch count down.
So
They are just like a regular person.
It's Isaiah chapter 19, verse 20. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord.
Oh, chapter 15.
Yeah, so you know,
EP right here, man.
It's
For the
Isaiah
secretary.
Isaiah chapter 14
15.
and verse
Then shall there be any work of Egypt
and it's
which the head and trial.
And this prophecy links up with Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. So all of us is going to be tested. Okay, we're all going to lose our job.
and from the
So all we're going to have to do is resort on faith, our lots of dog, man. This is what we've been practicing for, man. Go ahead, man.
Which head or tail, branch or brush may do.
Right, because it's coming to a time frame when this system is fully converted to a digital platform, then you're going to have that microchip as a participant. Or if not, it is what it is. Go ahead.
In that day shall Egypt be like unto women.
Right, women don't have no faith. They weak, they panic. Okay, they worry a lot. They get terrified. They become terrified. They're indecisive. They make wrong choices. They sell out.
yeah, well, they went to.
You see that in your household. Right? Go ahead.
It shall be.
Hey, one of hey, y'all remember Master P? When I'm bottom, man, it's a whole movie. Friendly said, P, trust me. P looked at Friendly, I don't trust my motherfucking mom. Years down the curve. Go ahead.
It shall be afraid and feared because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts.
There's gonna be a lot of judgment, just like the plagues in Egypt. Hey, it's coming back around, but this time it's gonna be more intense because hey, this is the fight. Go ahead.
Which he shall shaken over it.
Go ahead.
In the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Right. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in him and himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he have determined against it.
Right.
In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan.
Right. What's the 5 cities? That's these camps. 5 is a representation of what? Power. Go ahead.
And swear to the Lord of hosts.
And how do we swear? When you come into this truth, Romans the 12th chapter and verse 1. when you make that vow to present your body as a living sacrifice, that's taking a vow. Yeah, get that, bro. You know,
That's why we start doing it. The Lord saw the Spirit.
that's right, bro. That's right.
You know, uphold your need, the Lord saw the Spirit.
Right. So the Heavenly Father.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies as a living
A
sacrifice.
living sacrifice. You know, that's why the book of Ecclesiastes tells you, remember the Most High in the days of your youth. Youth goes into what? Peak. Peak goes into what? Sharpest point. So in your sharpest point of your lifespan is your youthfulness, man. We don't have money to give to the Most High, but He gives us our time and our youthfulness, man. And that's the best sacrifice we can do. Go ahead, bro.
Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Right, yeah, because according to Exodus 19:6, we were called to be what? Kings. So we're really king priests. Go ahead, bro. Back over.
One shall be called the city of destruction.
Right.
In that day,
And that's what we say, that America's about to be destroyed. So we're called what? The city of destruction. Go ahead.
in that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt.
Right. The altar and the land. Go ahead. Which is what? These campsites. Go ahead.
And a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord.
Go ahead.
And it shall be for a sign and for witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt, for they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressor.
Right. And so we're crying to y'all about Shema Shah. We're crying now. So this prophecy has been activated in real time. And if you go on YouTube, you still see what? You see multiple GMS counts out there on the highways and byways, and other bros who are not on the highways and byways, they're uploading videos. And we're crying about the abomination that's going on, man. What Esau is doing behind the scenes. Esau is basically putting all this bullshit in front of us, but then you go to the Most High on the left-hand side and say, look, they're eating pork when you put pork in everything. Right? You know, you talk about us how 2/3 of our people are committing adultery, but your movies and all these Tubi movies deals with the man dealing with somebody else's wife.
And also you let
And the music too.
And it's in the music too. Go ahead. You know
I want
what?
to say he also let the adultery happen.
Yeah, that's right. You promote it.
Because if you commit adultery, that's punishable by death, man. You probably another man's woman like that. That's a death sentence, man.
It's still worthy of death. So, yeah,
The
somebody-
letter N.
Yeah.
What was the letter N?
This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 20. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt, for they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressor, and he shall send them a savior, and a great one, he shall deliver them.
And then a press phone. Go ahead.
Let's see what this is like going back to where we started.
That's right.
Going into Egypt, man.
That's
This is spiritually Egypt. You know, just like our people were signing and crying because the oppressors in Egypt,
Right.
the physical land.
Yeah.
It's the same thing over here in spiritual
John
Egypt.
Mills, Ram of the Edomites.
Son.
And it's a system. The system oppresses you, man. How the fuck you get paid and you still broke?
Right.
How the fuck you need 2 or 3 jobs? How do you take your money before I get my money?
And don't you supposed to get your wages day for day?
Day for day. You know? Hey, you also.
And it's Isaiah 62:6. I said, watch me on the walls.
Which are the prophets. Okay, the prophets are the watchmen. And they're sighing and crying, man, about what's going on in the midst of Egypt as well outside of Egypt, man.
Oh, Jerusalem, which never hold their peace.
Hey, we're not holding our peace, deal with the Holy Spirit. That's why the scripture also says how we speak in great boldness, man. The Psalm in the 5th chapter, go ahead.
Day, night. Get me that vision of
Hey, day nor night. So you can go on YouTube in the AM or in the PM. Go ahead.
Get that vision of your house on shot. Keep not silent.
Hey, keep not silent. We're not, man. Until you niggas come to get us, man.
Or 7. And give him no rest until he establish.
Give who no rest? The Most High. Right? And you do that by praying to the Most High to bring the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. Also, you make videos and you continue to pray, man. We supposed to be getting on his nerves, man. Go ahead, bro.
Until he make
It's
Jerusalem.
kind of like you want to get the car for Saturday night, and you keep asking your dad Thursday night, Friday night, Thursday night, Friday night, yo, can I get the car? You gonna let me get the car? You gonna let me get the car?
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, that's what we want. Hey, y'all, shot on.
Here's verse 7, right go. This is Isaiah 6, 2 and 7. I will give him no rest
Yeah,
until he established, until he made Jerusalem a praise on the earth.
and that's the establishment until we're ruling, man. Praise of the earth. We have the rulership. Hey, what that dude said, Q on juice. You got the juice now. We want the juice, man.
Because if you want something, are you just gonna ask for it once?
That's right.
I mean, you
Oh, no. You beg for it.
right. You're gonna keep on going because if you ask, you don't get it. And then it's starting to beg.
That's right.
But you constantly, repetitively coming at about you want this, you want that, this, that, and the third.
That's what prayer means. To
Yeah.
beg.
To beg.
Beg.
And if you're not begging now, man, I don't know what you think.
Yeah, man.
That's not
Go ahead.
It's 2 Ezra 15:7. Thus say Yahweh Shashai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Yeah, Esau, you about to go down, man. Right, the Most High's not holding his tongue. Why? Because you see the prophets. All right, the focus has been opened in front of the firmament. Meaning the prophets out here breaking down the scriptures and letting you know that you are the wicked and why you are the wicked, man. And what you are doing to be wicked. Go ahead, bro.
Which they profanely committed.
Yeah, when you profane means but outside the temple. Everything Esau does is outside the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which the wicked exile themselves.
Meaning what? Your kingdom would not continue to go on, man. Go ahead.
The innocent and the righteous will come to me.
That's the elect. And then you have also the prophets in the spiritual realm, as well as Israelites who has made that transition. Now they're in their right minds, and they're praying to the Most High to bring a devastation end to this kingdom, man. Go ahead.
And the souls of the just proclaim tenderly.
So that goes to tell you that there is life after death. Right? If you die, how the hell you complain and continue? Yeah.
I was brought for my people.
Verse 9. And therefore said Yahweh Shai, I will surely avenge them
Right.
and receive unto to me
We're coming into the time of avengement.
all the innocent blood from among them.
Right. So everything you did, all the blood you spilled, all of the repayment is your blood must be spilled. You know what I'm saying?
The scripture go to because thou hast not hated blood, both blood shall pursue thee and overtake thee.
What's that? Numbers 35, 33.
So you gotta get your portion, man, of what you put out. Dope.
I'm start talking. And Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh Shai came to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And said to him,
This is setting your face against Mount Seir. I prophesied against it. Go ahead.
and say unto it, Thus said Yahweh Shai, Behold, O Mount Seir, I'm against thee.
Mount Seir is a representation of Edomites. In modern terms, which modern means just now, so-called white people based on the lineage of their fathers, man. Go ahead.
Go back to setting your face, that's squaring up.
That's right.
On the spirit.
Right. Don't they be doing it in the boxing? You know, the preliminary round?
Face off.
Yeah, face off. Face off. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
O Mount Seir, I'm against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate.
Right. Yeah, stretching out his hand is sending Yahweh Shai back, dispatching Yahweh Shai from the spiritual realm, and nuclear capability, nuclear missiles being activated on this demographic.
I will lay that city waste, and that shall be desolate, and they should know I am Yahweh Shai.
Right. After this destruction, you're gonna know the name of Yahweh again. You're gonna know the name of Yahweh Shai again, and you're gonna know who the Israelites truthfully are.
And this is verse 5. Because they have perpetuated hatred and had shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of the calamity and the time of the iniquity had end. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live,
Perpetual means ongoing. You've been after us ever since Genesis the 27th chapter, based on the birthright. And if we want to really go further back, and really start in Genesis the 3rd chapter with the serpent and Eve, man. Go ahead.
verse 6. Therefore, as I live, say Yahweh Shah, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since they're not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right. So now, you're about to hit that brick wall. Man. You've been running and running and running. That's why you have the classification of what? A fugitive, because your judgment has not been brought upon you, and then a vagabond. You just been running, running away from your judgment. But now you're about to hit that brick wall. You can only run so far and so long, man. So eventually it hits you, man. If you throw something up, regardless, eventually that shit gonna come back down.
And that's what one of the economists said about the dollar is debt based. So it's like when you to keep the dollar going, you gotta go in more debt. So he said just like getting into he like to explain the American dollar is like kicking the can down the street. But he said the can keep getting bigger and you running down the street. So you ain't just gonna be able to kick the can down the street. Like, nah, you gonna have to deal with that collapse. So this is what we at the brink of everything collapsing, man, because this devil can't just keep kicking the can down the street. He gotta deal with prophecy happening in real time. Yeah. This is Psalm 104.
No, the guy was up.
Psalm 104, Psalm chapter 104, verse 9. Thou hast set a bound that they cannot pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth.
Yeah, and this is Esau Edom. Okay, this man has a bound on his rulership. And he has a bound on what he can do in his rulership. Okay, because Earth is just one of the many planets. And this is the only planet that this devil got access to, man. The Lord doesn't even let him go past the Van Allen belt. Okay? Because he wasn't created. He doesn't have access to that, man. This was reserved for Israel. In my father's house, there are many mansions. Okay? Going into the universe, the multiverse. Okay? All these other okay? So this devil has the time limit to rule. And within that rulership, there's a bound that he has on him. There's restrictions that he has on him.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 25. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O Dave's house, will I say the word and will perform it, says the Lord, thy power.
Yeah, well, you got to show a nigga. Because talking don't do to 99% of Jacob. You got to show a nigga, man. And that's what the Lord finna do. Lord finna show niggas, man. When Jake say they pop out and show niggas. But Lord finna pop out and show niggas, man. Because that's the only way you get a response out of niggas, man. It was speaking to rebellious ass Israel, man. You get a response. See, niggas gotta feel shit. Yeah.
I'm only saying it. I can show you, and I can tell you.
Yeah.
For him and so fast.
Lord for the show niggas better he can tell. And he been telling them through the prophets. Exactly. Yes, you get yours, bro.
You say your daddy, like you ever had like your father, you do something, he'll tell you stop, he'll tell you sit down. It's on so many times he gonna start talking to you. Then you gotta put a hand on your ass, and then after that, then you realize, okay, now I gotta make some change.
Build up to that. So we in the build up to the glory. All right, spazzing out.
That's the same way we catch chicken. Over and over. We're gonna catch them same. And this time, it's a long ride.
So you can whoop my ass.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, starting verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz.
Yeah, so you Edomites, you should just rejoice. Like once you went into that project Looking Glass, and you see no matter what you input in that motherfucker, the same thing. Shit, you should have just turned that motherfucker off
No matter where
Yeah.
you go.
You know, and just partying in the world. Right? If you like you a trillionaire nigga, you should just be throwing feasts. You know, cocaine on the boat. Yeah. Bitches, bottle corn bottles, champagne on bitches. You know? That's what you should be into. But hey, this nigga's obsessed with trying to upset property, man. So you niggas is weary. But the Lord is pretty much, look, nigga, just enjoy this shit. It's over.
Okay, Lord, patience.
Yeah, just enjoy this shit, man. Just enjoy your little shit, cause this shit over.
You know, he said, "Oh, the Lord, you patient." You realize, like, when somebody whooping your ass slowly, like that shit, that's what we ready to go for. Not scripture, we should
The mind.
yeah, fucking with your head. That shit is it's like it's like torment to that word, but you don't look at that. It's so torment, like that shit. It had you like, bruh.
You say a death by 1,000 cooks.
Yeah, like you said, you're not knowing that shit fucking with your head. That's rigorous, bro. Like you know, like the whole time, that's just like you fight. The whole time you know you get your ass whooped. The thing that's so cold with the Lord is he ain't even got to chain down. He let you do all of this shit and still showing you nigga like you gonna do what I tell you to do. God, you turn the left. You still gonna make a loop back around to what I tell you to do. You stop. You stopping and still doing what I'm telling you to do.
Still gonna get your ass
You
whooped.
still gonna get that ass whooped.
Yeah, this
Oh, I thought you finished that.
Because I personally have known a lot of Jakes, man. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of Jakes, but some Jakes, and they were gonna have to go sit down for a few years. You know what I'm saying? Go up that road and shit until the judge finally told his date. Jake partied like a motherfucker, man.
Having babies.
Yeah, man. You know, just getting it in because he know he finna go sit down 10, 12 years or so.
That nigga finna sit down for eternity.
You see, that's the mindset, like the priest and the brother saying about Esau, man. Esau should just be on his yacht in the Mediterranean, like you saying, just lines and lines of that girl, man.
Like tree. Yeah, nigga, I'm bringing the dump truck with money to the club.
Right.
Dump truck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't even get out. I'm just dumping money at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? All one. I'm saying crazy shit.
Just do it. Live by that slogan, just do it, guys.
Shirt off, nigga. I want the half shirts.
Hey,
shirt off.
that nigga that shit had it. What's that saying, bro? You only get one life. That's how you supposed to be right there, bro.
They gonna walk everywhere drinking champagne.
Right.
Breaking the screen. Hey, I'll be in the middle of the game. Steal a ball from the bar. Shut up, run your bitch ass.
He gonna knock the warm up ball.
My shit, man.
Real. Back in Lamentation, chapter 4, verse 21. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, that thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah, and see, that's what they see when they looking at Operation Looking Glass, man.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, everybody been calling out a long time, man. It's only right that we will play these devils and just inside.
That what it was. Playing
yeah, so these devils are seeing
That's all you do is work.
them being in chains.
You know,
They're seeing us
really got enough.
those super bodies, man. You know, they're seeing us, and that's another thing that probably makes the devils go hard because they're seeing the glimpse of us in the future. They want that shit.
Yeah.
They obsessed with that shit, man.
When we talk about plagues, bro, you said you plaguing Esau. You talk about plague like plague of food, plagues of water. You know, that's something different. When it's a plague in your mind, bro, like you can't
get that. It's a plague of the mind. I think that's 25, Rock 25.
It's like Esau looking, you know, that Operation Looking Glass. It's like he seen a peek. Just imagine peeking through your window and seeing somebody just slaughtering your old lady from the back, man. That's gonna destroy you, man. And this kingdom, this is his baby, man. And he's seeing, I mean, just it's going down. Like my brother saying, seeing himself in captivity, seeing his women begging to be with an Israelite man. You know what I'm saying? Little Israelites probably being produced out of something. This man ain't no telling what all the Lord revealed to this devil. But it still just wasn't enough to make him feel like he can not offset prophecy versus when he should be just enjoying his kingdom, man. He's still trying to find a way to ultimately receive immortality, continue on in his kingdom. But it's over, man. This shit is done. Back in Lamentation chapter 4, verse 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
You see, we at the end of our captivity, man. The better is the end of a thing than the beginning. All right, so we're at the end of this captivity, and we're right at the doorsteps of an immortal kingdom, man.
Right.
You know, that's why, like, we have to have the mindset, like, we ain't got nothing to lose here. These little moments in time ain't shit. We got eternity coming. Yep. These little moments in time, this ain't shit compared to what we got coming, man.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So this we should be in the spirit of rejoicing. These devils got a tall task ahead of them.
Right.
Like what they trying to pull off.
Right.
This shit here is crazy what these niggas is on, man. Like the Lord really tasked them niggas with beyond the impossible, man. And these niggas are trying to do it. This shit is hilarious, man.
And seeing they not gonna be able to come.
Yep.
That makes sense, bro, because you can see how I found a video, even though I'm saying that AI is far more dangerous than nukes. Like he literally said AI is far more dangerous than nukes. And they got this AI Android, whatever the fuck her name is, and they were playing rock, paper, scissors, and she won. She was like, this feels good, so the beginner of my plan to take over the human race. And everybody started laughing. Like with the
And that shit, like I said, and that shit on the AI, like it's programmed. On AI, this shit just an algorithm. You know, when you ask them his question, all the AI do, just like we do. Whenever someone asks you a question, okay, well, in your mind, what do? You go through an algorithm in your mind to get the answer. You know, if I ask a brother, you know, teach me, you know, tell me about running zero turn. Well, he gotta go in the algorithm and think about all he know about the zero turn and give me the answer. So they just teach the algorithm, the AI algorithm, they just compute it to input. That's why it's so big on data, because it's all about input for them to give you outputs. That's why certain things they can't answer because they don't have their input yet. You know, just like it's certain questions you ask somebody, if they're not experiencing it, they don't have the input to tell you about it. So that's all this devil does with his AI. It's just a data gathering machine, all right, to pull in input, and then when you ask it something, it goes through the algorithm that's in his input, then it gives you the answer. That's how the brain functions, man. So Esau in technology trying to imitate the brain, but it could never do it because AI, it can't compensate for real time. Because once AI make that decision, it's gonna do it. Like us, we can make a decision, but still have time to change in the blink of a moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can hear something coming around the corner, you know, and I can up the scrap, but then it's the brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all not gonna do that. You do. They figured out tomorrow. Like, well, shit. You know?
That makes sense to how we were going into it, is that Esau wants to be the most high. So this AI, like we're an exact reflection of Yahweh Shema Shai. That AI, every time you look at it, it's an exact reflection of Esau. The motherfucker, they had one was the AI learned how to be manipulative. They didn't teach them how to lie. The motherfucker just came out lying. Like it came out learning how to be cunning and the deceptive and manipulative.
Estranged from the womb. You gotta go.
O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He will visit thy iniquity, or daughter of Edom.
Yeah.
He will discover thy sin.
Yeah, so this is our last captivity, you know? And this is the beginning of our rulership. And Esau finna go into captivity. Before he goes into captivity, the Lord got the devil being exposed on the whole other level, man. You know? Yeah. So you get that from there with this one. Yeah, so
This is Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 15.
yes.
And the Lord, the power of their fathers, sent them by his messengers, rising up times and sending, because he had compassion on his people.
Yeah, this is an act of compassion, man. You know? So you Jakes, this despise and this compassion that the Lord having on you, man. Hey, he's gonna take that to a high level of disrespect, man. You know, just like you was. You trying to have compassion on somebody and they playing, you know, they scheming and plotting and ignoring, you know that. So that's how the Lord, all right, he finna do Jake. He's finna showcase his displeasure. Well, Jake despising his word, man, despising the prophet that he raised up, man, to warn Jake, man. This is an act of compassion. This is all love, you know? Because that's why what they call this shit, the fatal crimes. You know, when people really love somebody, passion crime. Then you find out you played, you know, they go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the worst deaths, you know, no passion crimes, man. Because one person was all in and the other person was bullshitting, man.
A whole different spirit.
You know?
Come out with them crimes.
Yeah, go ahead.
And on his dwelling place, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Shema Shah
Yes.
and despised his word.
Yeah, and it's an uptick on mockery too, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, that's the trending thing.
Yeah, that's a trending thing. I know the brother El Manatazar be going into it a lot. You know, that's a trending thing among Jake to question the Most High, to curse the Most High, to, you know, ask dumbass questions. Okay?
Being an Edomite.
Yeah, being the Edomite, that spirit or a theologian or physicist or something, man. You know, go ahead.
Hey, or is it just the spirit of Jake?
Yep.
Because when we come out of Egypt, did he bring us all the way out here to kill us?
Yep.
Yeah, so finally look up to go.
Yep.
And despised his word and misused his prophets
Yep.
until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
Like a lamb back said, misuse prophets because, like brother said, the main one of the main things they doing is coming up against us now. But y'all don't realize when you coming up against us, whether you was among us and you left, or you just, you know, you see us, you scoff, whatever it is. Like I say in Luke 10:16, hey, you really despise your how about Shema Shah, man. You know? And like brother get into, you doing this to your own hurt. You know, so hey, that's fine. Hey, what y'all doing, it ain't hurting us at all. You know, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to give an answer for that. You know? And yeah, every idle word, and the main individual doing it as late, it's been the so-called black woman, man. Elder Menazar, he put up at least, I don't know, maybe I may be exaggerating, but I know at least 3. Well, at least 3. But he put up a lot of videos showing these Eve scoffing, man. So-called black women scoffing. But you know what? Hey, keep that energy. You know? You got it, bro.
You guys said misuse the prophets to no more remedy, man. You know, because you're supposed to use the prophets to your benefits. When you're supposed to come and inquire. You know, like you can put on, like all of us are here now because hey, the prophets put us on. Yeah. You know, like the prophets can put you on, put you in a position to have favor. All right, with you, how about Shema Shah, man? Favor with the king. You know, but if you misuse the prophets during this grace period, man, the Lord said till the Lord rose up in anger till there was no remedy, man. That means that there ain't gonna be nothing for you to do to get the Lord off your ass, man. You know?
It shows you the importance of teaching too. Because what if the apostles took breaks? You know, what if they decided not to go out the way they were going out? Because you listen to Eve, you know, and all these other people that scoff against us too. The main thing they got a problem with us doing is teaching. Like, you know, when you get down to okay, why is this person really mad? You know, it really boils down to what we teach, man. You know, but the apostles, you know, all them years they was going out, they speak about that 10-year period they was going out when nobody was listening. Had they not put that work in, you wouldn't see the fruit, man. You know, because Apostle McCall was somebody, he was like, man, where the hell these guys come from? Yeah. Like, y'all down here in Mississippi, the brothers out there in LA, you know, brothers in Dallas, man of Jacob, brothers in Chicago, like, man, you know, them, yeah, right, most of them in the beginning, like in the very beginning, you know, 2007, 2008. That fruit wouldn't have came up unless the apostles put the work in, man. You know? So hey, we're fruit from their labor, man.
I'm gonna say this about teaching. You know, it's one of the strongest essence of spiritual power, man. You know, because like literally you're raising brothers from a carnal death.
That's right, bro.
You know, everything starts with teaching. This is spiritual power in itself. You're actually resurrecting a brother from that, from the dead.
You
The
converting them.
congregation of the dead, you converting the mind. Conversion means to turn around.
It is true, man. It's the comforter, man. It should be words of comfort, but it's only comforting to the elect and the believers, man. To the non-believers, it's very discomforting because it's not something that makes them feel comfortable. It's not like the world, man. It's not something that make they flesh feel just nice, man. It cuts them and it hurts them because they don't want to acknowledge their wickedness and repent from their wicked ways, man.
But man, it's because we ain't coming in at peace. We're not coming in peace.
And we ain't bullshit. You know, if you got a short skirt on, you'll bring up the scriptures.
Gonna be beautiful.
If you eat pork, you bring up the scriptures. If you commit adultery, everything that black culture said was cool, even your preacher, through the spirit, we condemn it. So that's why the world hated us. That's why the world hated your house side. He was a straight shooter. All right, he condemned the actions of the Pharisees and everybody. He condemned them. So one thing I noticed with this truth, nobody checks Eve. But the truth came out, now Eve is getting checked. That's why she hate our ass. Even if the bitch don't even know what we do, she hate our ass, man. Because we come in the spirit of condemning your actions, man. And for the longest, your actions haven't been condemned. So even when you do something bad, it's the man's fault. Same thing with Esau. Who condemned Esau? Not a motherfucking body.
Hey, it's like you got it. But now I was about to say, going back to that one Eve, the elder Menachie had got up on, pretty much she was upset at her daddy. You know, Eve had a problem with the Israelite man that she with, but they'll get into it all of a sudden. She'll be like, you ain't my daddy. But here it is, you have an Israelite woman's father who introduced her to the truth. And she couldn't agree with him. So basically, you dealing with a creature, nobody can check. That's why, hey, you got a scripture, bro.
This is John chapter 7, verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but it hated me, because I testified of it that the works thereof are evil.
Yep. And it's beautiful. That's what it is. The works thereof are evil. So the communities that we grew up in, the neighborhoods that we grew up in, the mindset, the churches that we went to, nobody condemn the shit that was in their environment.
The Bible condemn all this.
Well, in the same Bible is in that evil ass house you live in. And if you open up that Bible, it's condemning everything you do, man. So now the Most High sent up the prophets, the apostles last. To open up the Bible and read what's in it to you, and it cuts you, man.
What that Josiah? When you read the Bible, Josiah, when he went into the scripture, he went into the law, and seen how far Israel was off, man. He broke down and he cried, man. Because the Bible condemns all this bullshit that our people call a culture, man. And the problem with our people, all right, is that they hate correction. The scriptures say Jake hate correction, man. Because correction is an attack, on niggas' ego, man. Because it's a very ego statistical society, man. A very narcissistic individual society. So when you attack, when you correct Jake, they look at that as an attack on their personal ego, man. Not the good for the overall, man. That's why you can't nation build with 230. That's why our Lord just didn't kill them niggas, man.
They're too feminine.
Yeah.
Well, they're too feminine.
Yep.
Then I was watching a show with basketball, and they was talking about like the All-Star break. He said when Michael Jordan was the face of the league, he took it serious, so everybody else took it serious. When Kobe Bryant was the face, he took it serious, everybody else took it serious. But now LeBron is the face of the league. He wanted to be friends with everybody, so now nobody's taking it serious. Going back to what you always said, he has that feminine vibration, although he looks so broad and masculine, man.
I'm going to ask y'all brothers that, because I'm not a big basketball person.
Yeah.
But I just noticed that a lot of these guys in their 20s and in the NBA, they got like a childlike spirit.
They do, bro.
They got like a college, like a boyish spirit,
A
man.
lot of them upon a single parent household.
Yeah.
Under their mom, they tatted up and
Yeah.
They
everything.
paint their nail. All them niggas paint their nails and shit.
Jason Tatum said he slept with in the bed with his mother till he was 13.
That's the light-skinned nigga from Boston.
This was being bred, and you take them type of guys, and that's another thing. Even in the truth, you see these jakes, because once they fall out the truth, what do? they disrespect the apostle. You know, why is it so easy for Jake to disrespect male authority, man? I think that's all they seen from their mom. Disrespect male authority, man.
Yeah.
That's why Jake ain't even used to you talking to them in a certain tone, and them niggas spaz out because they used to their soft pitch, passive ass voice from their mother, man.
Or when your mom gets mad, what she do? She picks up a cane, she throws. Jack to throw a gun. He's up in the gun.
Impulsive.
Impulsive, very impulsive.
Jake really used that YN shit really to compensate for that softness they got inside.
Yeah.
You really hiding that softness inside. Man.
What's that? This the beard?
Yeah, that's your beard, man. So you know what else. Hey, but with that, we hope you brothers and sisters are edified. Once again, we want to give all honor and glory to.
Yeah, I will buy shit outside to the kind of that.
Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Rule Well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Bob.
Bob.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Cold.